Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the final part of episode 28. This is the second to last episode before Sacrifice, and our world champion going to have his first official matchup as the champion. Sting, the Icon, going to go one-on-one with the Viper, Randy Orton. It's tonight's main event, Sting versus Randy Orton. And we've already had an incredible matchup, several incredible matches here tonight, and it continues right now. You hear the eerie music, the cult-like group known simply as the Brood. We know they're protégés of Gangrel and they follow vampirism, whatever the hell that means, but last week they came up short in their bid to win the tag team titles. In fact, it was meant to be this matchup last week. However, if it wasn't for Nash and the Big Show interfering and demanding that they were entered into the tag team title match last week, then may have had a different outcome. Nevertheless, the matchup that was scheduled for last week is taking place here tonight. And I haven't heard this music in a while, but there you see the man who last week returned after a year out of action, Rey Mysterio, managing these guys, and it looks as if they're going to be known as the Filthy Animals. We know that this group has had an amazing history, and Rey Mysterio continuing it here tonight. So not only do we get a new version of the Brood, we're also going to get a new version of the Filthy Animals 2.0, so to speak. This matchup going to get underway, and these two teams were two of the teams out of the three. The others were the NWO, Kevin Nash and the Big Show, in a three-way tag team matchup for the tag team titles. Both of these teams came up just short, and as we saw earlier tonight, Kevin Nash and the Big Show successful title defense, but that's another story. There you see the roundhouse heel kick, spinning heel kick by Paul Burchill. Burchill and Thorne have only had 2 matches in the company so far, but they have amazed with their high-flying ability, and the Brood is continuing the legacy here tonight, but there's a massive arm drag by one half of the Filthy Animals. Of course, this is going to be the first official night that they're known as the Filthy Animals. It's just going to signal a fresh start, and we know that Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez deserve their rematch and are entitled to a rematch. There's a massive chop by Hernandez, since falling off the ropes with a quick tag, a blind tag by Paul Burchill, and a net breaker by Burchill. We know that Chavo and Hernandez want their tag team title matchup. They're certainly entitled to one, and there's a big boot by Hernandez. They're certainly laying waste to that claim. And there's another elbow by Hernandez, and a kick out by Paul Burchill. And there you see Rey Mysterio managing these guys at ringside. Last week he returned after a year out of action, hoping to thrive in his new role as the manager of the Filthy Animals is Rey Mysterio, but his team are working well together at the moment. When they will get their rematch for the tag team titles, we don't know, but what we do know is that they're going to try and put on a performance here tonight, and not going well at the moment. He gets stamped in the back by Burchill, and now Burchill going for the springboard moonsault, but misses. Chavo Guerrero, Latino Warrior, and there you see a massive drop kick. But now there's a tag by Burchill to Thorne, but now in comes Supermex, and Supermex has entered the matchup. Massive punch sends Thorne down, and now sending Burchill down, and look at the strength of Hernandez with ease with that backbreaker. And now Hernandez in control, but a drop kick stunts the momentum. Rey looking on, worried about his team at the moment, but now Burchill's taken care of. There's a massive drop kick by Chavo, and now a corner splash. Thorne is in trouble. We're going to see the border toss here, but oh my, did you see that? That was, what the hell was that he spat in the eyes of Hernandez? Oh, what on earth was that? Oh, nevertheless, the Brood, whatever the hell that was, it may have blinded him. Hernandez is struggling to see, and the Brood have won this matchup. Well, take a look back at the replay. What happened was, there you see the corner splash, and then Hernandez was going to go for the border toss, but look at the way he turns around and It looks like some sort of red liquid. Some sort of, you don't know, if blood-like. It's a red liquid that they've just spat into the eyes of Hernandez and then managing to roll him up and get the 1-2-3 for the win. Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez are the filthy animals. They are still entitled to a tag team championship rematch, but do you think that the Brood should be getting that now? I mean, after all, they've just beaten the number one contenders because of the fact that they lost the titles last week, but their momentum has taken another hit. Rey Mysterio and his team have not been successful thus far, but the Brood picking up a huge victory.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before the rest of the night commences, I have an announcement to make. Earlier tonight, we saw Austin Aries put his X Division Championship on the line against Billy Kidman, only for it to be ended by a brainbuster, and then R-Truth ending the celebration short, attacking both Austin Aries and Billy Kidman. For weeks, R-Truth has been asking and requesting for an X Division Championship matchup, and if you're watching this, R-Truth, I'm going to give it to you. But I'm also going to give another X Division Championship shot to Billy Kidman, and I'm also going to give another shot to Kofi Kingston. You see, there's not going to be just one challenger, there are going to be 5. At Sacrifice, there is going to be a 6-man X Division matchup for the X Division Championship. Austin Aries is going to put his belt on the line against Kofi Kingston, R-Truth, Sin Cara, Billy Kidman, and Christopher Daniels, in what can only be described as a match that has never been seen before in NLW. Those 6 men, as I just mentioned, will compete in a 6-man matchup for the X Division Championship at Sacrifice, but it's going to take place inside what I call the Steel Asylum. This consists of a steel cage surrounding the ring and with a dome placed on top of it. The first wrestler to climb the wall of the cage, climb the roof dome of the cage, and escape through the middle of the hole in the roof will be the X Division champion. This is going to be another matchup in what can only be described as a history-making night at Sacrifice.
Alright, we're clear.
Oh, I gotta say, welcome aboard, man. It's gotta be a lot of pressure for you, man, tonight, you know? You're the man that the fans voted for. You know, some of them aren't gonna be happy. Tell you what, you wanna win these fans' respect, go out there and make a name for yourself. That's it. If you want to get the fans believing in you, you got to make your mark. They voted for you, so don't screw this up.
Well, an amazing Steel Asylum matchup that's just been made for Sacrifice, but who was the commissioner talking to back there? Well, whoever that person back there turned out to be, we don't know yet, but apparently the commissioner said he needs to make an impact. And speaking of making a damn impact, here's the man who last week put Raven through a barbed wire board and, oh my good god, and why the hell does he need that weapon? John Cena carrying a barbed wire bat to the ring. The former hardcore champion has been on a rampage that cannot be stopped as of yet. He returned after quitting at Over the Limit last week on episode 27 by putting Raven with an FU through the barbed wire board at ringside, and we haven't seen Raven since. But what has he got to say to Raven tonight? What's Cena got to say?
Wanted me to write his song tonight, but I would never be his mouthpiece. Cause like LeBron James, he took his talent straight down to South Beach. And for the past few weeks, it's been legitimately pissed. If you get stuck singing your song, it's all in the wrist. Ever since I opened my mouth about you, you've been begging me to back off. I think y'all both are jack-offs. Keep making fun of this Fruity Pebble, cause I ain't even close to sick of it. I'm Mr. Kung Pao Chicken. You just fried chicken shit. And no, I don't have balls, but I got something in their place. I'm gonna beat your ass and put my nuts dead in your face.
brief but decisive. Wait. What's happening? Cena's stunned in the ring. He's got his mic in hand. He was talking about Raven a minute ago, but what's this? Oh my God. What the hell's he doing here? Jeff Hardy? What's he doing here? Well, he must have been the guy that the commissioner was talking to. He must be the guy that the NLW fans voted in. Apparently, that's the only explanation I can give. But oh my God, no, Cena without bat, but he's caught out by Hardy! And the twist of fate! I'm still in shock over what's just transpired, and Hardy wants to go for the swanton. Oh, damn it, and now Cena rolling out of the ring. He tried to take the head off of Hardy with that barbed wire bat, but Cena is running away. Well, Hardy making a huge impact in his first appearance in NLW, and I didn't know how to react. I still don't. I cannot believe that he is here in NLW. He is the man that the NLW fans voted in, and he is definitely here to make an impact. A huge ovation for Hardy, because we have ourselves a brand new superstar in this company.
Yeah, you're damn right, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, you hightailed it out of there, man. Cena, watch your back. You said some pretty offensive things out there about Raven. I say pretty offensive, you downright called him chicken Never mind, you know. Listen, I know that you want a hardcore title matchup, but if you're going to go out there and use your profanity, and if you want to aggressively spit your lyrics, well, I've got a chance for you to get even with the man who took the hardcore title from you. Forget about Hardy for a minute. I am giving you your one-on-one hardcore championship rematch, John Cena, and it's going to take place at Sacrifice against Raven. Now, you're currently tied 1 apiece. You beat him at Destruction, he beat you in the I Quit match at Over the Limit, and we need a match to end it all. The tiebreaker, the decider between Raven and John Cena is going to take place at Sacrifice for the NLW Hardcore title. And since you like to put Raven through barbed wire, at Sacrifice your match is going to be Barbed Wire Massacre. And if you don't know what that is, the ring ropes are covered in barbed wire. The ringside area is surrounded by barbed wire. There will be bloodshed, I can guarantee it. If you want to get your hands on Raven that badly, well, you're going to have to rip your skin to shreds in this death match. Barbed Wire Massacre. On a lighter note, John Cena, you've got that match at Sacrifice, but you're also going to be in the main event of this week's Metal. This Wednesday night, it is going to be in the main event, John Cena going one-on-one with Jeff Hardy. Concern yourself with that first before you concern yourself with Barbed Wire Massacre, John, and good luck, because you're going to freaking need it.
Well, not only did the commissioner announce the in-ring debut of Jeff Hardy, it's going to be Hardy versus Cena this Wednesday on Metal, but also it's going to be Barbed Wire Massacre at Sacrifice. So much happening here tonight, including this still to come tonight. It's our main event. Our new world champion Sting is going to go one-on-one with the Viper Randy Orton. Randy Orton's going to have to switch his focus to this matchup, forget about Kane, and focus on Sting. It's up next. And Sacrifice is only a few weeks away. In fact, it's coming your way on the 28th of March. It's only a month away, and we have some incredible matches already lined up for this. This is the second to last episode before Sacrifice as well, and it is coming very soon. And one of the matches that has been made is for the Intercontinental title. Mr. Anderson pinned Chris Jericho in a non-title match in episode 26, so he's got this match tonight. He psyched him out a little bit earlier tonight, but Y2J will go one-on-one with Anderson, and it's for the title. And this has just been made a Steel Asylum match. We have no idea what that is. It's some sort of cage with a dome on the top. The first man to climb out will be the X Division champion. Austin Aries defends against Kofi, Kidman, Daniels, R-Truth and Sin Cara. And this is going to be an intense affair. It is a match for the Money in the Bank contract. Styles left CM Punk high to dry earlier tonight when he ditched him to get attacked and beaten, but will Punk take the briefcase from Styles? We'll find out. It's Barbed Wire Massacre. Barbed Wire covers the ropes. It surrounds her ringside, but it's going to be for the hardcore title. Raven puts the title on the line against John Cena, and what a hardcore contest that is going to be. And can Shawn Michaels defeat Kurt Angle? Can he be the first man to do so? Angle's never been pinned, never been submitted, but will Shawn Michaels be the first man to do so? Angle and Michaels at Sacrifice. And that's not all for Sacrifice. There's still more matches to come, and we're just going to see over the next few weeks what more matches are going to be added. And now you hear the chorus of boos, and that means only one thing. That means the Viper is ready for action. Earlier tonight, Sting made his first appearance as World Heavyweight Champion. He was celebrating in the ring, and he didn't need to be interrupted, but Randy Orton felt the need to make an impact, as he would say, and he went to the ring, basically badmouthed Sting and set his intentions clear that he wants to be the next World Heavyweight Champion, and you gotta believe that there is a good chance that that could happen. A win here tonight against Sting would put him, basically make him number one contender. That's all I can say. Sting has obviously got a hell of a lot of support here tonight, but Randy Orton is not focusing on that. He is focusing on the Stinger, and listen to the thunderous ovation that he gets as he enters the NOW arena. With World Heavyweight Championship belt in tow, our new World Heavyweight Champion Sting gets ready to make his way to the ring. The Commissioner made this main event at the start of the program, and it is happening right now. We've always wondered what these two would do to each other in the ring, and we're going to find out. He holds that World Heavyweight Championship proudly. He won it last week in a triple cage matchup against The Undertaker and Triple H. But tonight, he has bigger issues. He has to go one-on-one with Randy Orton, and there's a chop to the chest by Orton. And Orton has obviously got to be quick to try and catch out Sting, because Sting can lock in the various abundance of moves as he hits him off the barricade and now sends him straight into the steel post. And it didn't take long for this one to get to the outside. Both men brawling here, although it's obviously Orton not going very well for him at the moment. And look at Sting grinding his face into the ring mat, the ring apron there on the outside, and now Sting back in the ring with Orton and kicking him in the stomach. The Viper is cold and malicious. Last week we saw Orton get dragged to the bottom of the ring, it seemed, by Kane. We heard his words over the monitor and over the ring announcer. Kane with some eerie words to Orton last week. We don't know where Orton went, but obviously he's back here tonight, and he is delivering a massive knee to the face of Sting right there. A win here tonight for Orton would put him in prime position to challenge for the world title at a later date. And look at this, going over him there, snapping his neck into his chest, and look at him. He knows he's going to invoke a reaction from this audience, and he always does. And they'll send him into the corner, and then there's an elbow to the ribs, and now again working on those ribs with a back suplex. Sting is in trouble now, and Randy Orton not got much effect on his mind, considering Kane has been tormenting him for the past few weeks. But it doesn't look sure at the moment, but he's caught out by Sting, and he's thrown a hip toss of sorts off of the top rope. Randy Orton trying to go for that crossbody, but Sting had other ideas. And look at this now. Middle of the ring, the Scorpion Deathlock, the sharpshooter applied, and look at that. Look at the way it's wrenched on the back of Randy Orton. He is flailing his legs and arms. He's trying to get to the ropes at any means necessary, and he does. That means Sting that has to relinquish that hold. And now you see Randy Orton on the outside trying to find solace, but he cannot because his head is bounced off of the Sting flipping ring steps, and now a Scorpion Death Drop into the steel. And now he's back in the ring again, and another Scorpion Death Stinger Splash even. Getting mixed up here. So many words, and now trying to lock in that sharpshooter, but got kicked away, and here's the power slam. Scooped underneath by Randy Orton, and Orton is in control at the moment again. He has his spells of dominance and a knee drop, and now going to attack the back, and we've seen this. We've seen this before, and look at this! Jesus, did you see the way his head snapped into the mat? And that apron DDT has put many men away in the past, and it may have put away Sting. Orton is beating the ring, and now look at this. Trying to go for the RKO, but a massive clothesline by Sting. Can Sting build momentum here? It's been all Randy Orton so far. He nearly hit the RKO. Randy Orton not showing any effects of psychological damage caused by Kane in the past couple of weeks, and he has managed to reverse that one there. This crowd popped. I thought we were going to see a Stinger Splash from Sting from the top rope, but instead he got caught out with the knees. And now what's Randy Orton thinking? Is he going to go for the power slam here? But no, death drop perhaps. No, RKO! RKO in a flash. And when you thought all the momentum was going the way of Sting, Orton hits that RKO, and can he hit the pin? Or what? An explosion, and we're hearing the music. But, oh dear God, he's alive. And Kane, I thought he was done for, but over the past couple of weeks we've seen the psychological mind games being played by Kane, but he's here in the flesh. And oh, he's followed by the throat. He has nowhere to run. And the choke slam. This crowd has gone ballistic. And Kane with an emphatic statement. Randy Orton, he looks like he's seen a ghost. I look like I've seen a ghost. Kane has laid waste to Randy Orton. Well, I wasn't expecting George, Jesus! What the hell's this? He's got that sledgehammer. Oh my Lord! Jeez! Triple H with a fatal blow to the back of the skull. Oh, for the love of God, Sting, just stay down. He doesn't know where he is. He has no idea where he is, and Triple H with that goddamn sledgehammer. What in the hell have we just witnessed? A fatal attack with that sledgehammer. And look at him looking down at the camera lens. Triple H last week lost the World Heavyweight Championship to Sting, and the state that he was in last week, we weren't expecting him to be here for a while, but my God, so much commotion at the end of this episode. Kane returning after a psychological mind games, and then through the commotion Triple H came out, and look at the final blow. The final blow to the back of the skull with that sledgehammer, and that just completely decimated Sting. Well, Kane returning with a vengeance for Randy Orton, and while that was going on, Triple H, I think he snuck over the barricade, and with that devastating sledgehammer delivers 3 fatal blows to Sting. I wasn't expecting him here tonight. Hang on folks, I'm getting through my headset. The commissioner has made a matchup, a huge matchup. It's going to be a sacrifice for the world title. Triple H gets his rematch. And sacrifice is the Game versus the Icon. Triple H versus Sting.